What's wrong with you? Why are you waiting to be employed by Coca-Cola? You create a job. You create it. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I had a brother who had nothing doing, and then he loved washing. And then he started washing clothes. He got clothes from people and he washed. Then before you say Jacobson, he began everywhere. He employed people to join him in the dry cleaning business. And then he opened an outfit to do dry cleaning business. That's fantastic. Pastor Lumide Emmanuel told us in church, no job, and she was a very good cook here. She could cook anything. If she cooks water, you'll be licking it. And then so, what will she do? She said, I can cook. I love cooking. So a friend was doing party. She said, I'm going to cook for your party. Yeah. And then so she cooked, and everybody ate, and finger licking. Who cooked it? Who did? And everybody began to approach her to cook for them. To cook Igbo delicacies. Ose afala. Ose oha. White soup. Ofe sala. All those. She began in America. She began to cook, and then she could make here. So she stopped looking for a paid employment. She became her own employer and doing pretty well. Sending money. Let's leave that area. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So use your mind. It's not far. It's very near. Praise the Lord. Don't just do faith talk, do faith walk. James chapter 2, verses 14 and 18. Don't just do faith talk. I'm claiming, exceeding, God is taking me to unprecedented overflow of kingdom riches. You keep confessing and you are not doing anything. The year we end, we have nothing to show. Don't just confess it, practice it. Don't forget, kingdom wealth and riches, prosperity is not a promise you claim. It is a covenant you practice. Practice it. Practice it. I was saying the other time that some of us will love to pray than to work. A brother was looking for employment, was looking for a job. And listen to this. You must be diligent. Anything you do, be diligent about it. Give your best. The way to reach is give your best in whatever you do. Don't do an half-assed job. Give your best. Give your best. Give your best. So this brother was, eventually got someone relationship. Someone who said, okay, I will give your name to a friend of mine who is the CEO of some great conglomerates. And then he told the brother, please, I have this brother, a member of the church, please, he's a very good brother. Please get him, fix him up. Then this man said, let him see me 8 a.m. on Monday. I'll be Tuesday or so, I can't remember the day. 8 a.m. What time? And he didn't show up. So the man left the office at about 9 o'clock. He now arrived. And so, 2 weeks after, the man who sent him, the church member, said, okay, I met the man and said, oh, what about the brother I sent to you? And he said, don't send any such useless person to me again. I was traveling. I asked him to see me 8 o'clock. I was in the office till 9. He didn't show up. So the church brother now met him. Bro, why didn't you go and see? He said, I went, but he had left. I got there. What time did you get there? He said, I went for a personal for a VG. And then so I overslept. By the time I got there, he had come. Sheshuni, Abaye, Abongaleshu. That's the problem with so many of us. That's a problem with so many of us. He went to VG. You have an appointment. went to vigil to pray to bind the devil. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot climb the ladder of success or riches with your hands in your pocket. You cannot. Choir, what did I just say? My eyes are on you. You cannot climb the ladder of riches or success with your hands in your pocket. It's not done. It's not possible. You cannot. You cannot. Your work determines your worth. Start where you are with what you have. You see that in 2 Kings chapter 4 verse 1 to 7. Start where you are with what you have. Praise the Lord. The time is fast, is speeding up. Let me share 2 more or 3. I must mention the third one. Praise the Lord. Number 4. Am I in order? If you must be wealthy, if you must enjoy unprecedented overflow of kingdom riches, then you must save and invest. Saving. Somebody say saving. If you don't save, you are not safe. If you eat with all fingers, you are in trouble. If you cannot delay your gratification, you are in trouble. I was a senior pastor of a great church. Pastor Buki was also a pastor in that church. Pastor Buki's salary monthly was 22,000 naira. Abi? Go to where? 18. No, it will happen later. Go. Ugly. Oh, the 12.5. Praise the Lord. Okay. Because I was earning 12,005. Later, as a senior pastor, my salary. But okay. Now, much later, I was earning big. I was earning 30,000 naira a month. Very big. And my wife had no job. Eventually, she got a job. And the job she got, she was earning 20,000 a month as an architect. And I was earning 30. And from my 30,000, I'll pay tithe. I will save. I want to talk to you about the 10-10-10-70 principle. 10% of your salary, if you want to be rich, kingdom riches, belongs to God, your tithe. The 20%, your savings. Another 20, you save. You save. You can save 10% of your 20 and use the other 10 to buy materials, not clothes, books, to invest into your destiny. Or you save the 20. I save 20%. 70%, you do whatever you want to do with it. So I'll save 10% of my 30,000. 20%, and I will pay tithe of 10%. How much do I have left? 70. And I'll give my wife 10,000 naira every month. And my wife started earning 20,000. And I still continued to give her 10,000 every month. And I was earning 10,000 when her salary became 35,000. I was still earning 30,000. I was still earning 30,000 when her salary became 60,000 naira. And I will still give her 10,000. I will still earning 30,000 when her salary became 85,000. I will still give her 10,000. I was still earning 30,000 when her salary became 180,000. I will still give her 10,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I had more money than my wife. I had more money than my wife. I was always saving. You give me prophet offering, I don't just spend. Some pastors who were under me came to me and said, "Sir, we are not comfortable. You are using a Mercedes-Benz, regular Mercedes-Benz 1979 model in 2000 and that, said, I'm okay. My significance is not measured or determined by the car that I drive, or the phone that I use, or the clothes that I wear. It's what is on my inside. So I was saving. And in saving, some significant things will come, and I'll be able to do it.